Hey, what's going on, you guys? I'm John Turner. This is Woods to Table, and I'm so excited this weekend. I'm blown away. My wife, Aften, just surprised me with this trip for my 40th birthday to come down here and do some deep sea fishing with a chance to do something I've never done before. I've always wanted to go fishing for sailfish, and I just want to see like the strikes at the surface, the aerial display, all of it. And we're gonna get a chance to go out and do a little bit of that tomorrow morning. I'm so excited and so blessed that she took the time to plan this for me. I'm blown away, and I'm really pumped up. Sailfish are the fastest fish in the water on planet Earth, 68 miles an hour. You don't believe me, you can fact check that. It's all over the interwebs. And we're gonna go after whatever else we can catch. Mahi mahi are still biting down here a little bit, and we're gonna see if we can't get something else to put on the table. I'm so excited for this trip. Hope you guys enjoy it. Stick with me.
Fishing day.
Gonna catch the big one?
I hope so.
Okay, I'll admit it. I geek out over boats. No matter how old I get, I never get tired of going down to the marina and looking at a bunch of really nice boats. And I love leaving out when the sun's just coming up, looking forward to the promise of a nice day on the water. But on this particular day, while we were still looking forward to catching a bunch of fish, the promise of a nice day on the water started to look like something else.
Whoa, buddy, it is gonna be rolling out there today. I mean, the wind is up. It's gonna be rough. Oh my gosh. Water is just pouring over the back of the boat right now. I hope we're gonna be able to stand it. I'm excited though. I'm really excited. I got my drone with me. I'm good to go.
This time out, I was really excited to get to try something new, kite fishing. Once Captain Rob pulled the boat down off plane, First Mate Blair started walking me through exactly how it's done.
So on our right kite, put a couple leads just to make it go right. Let that go, and that'll get our baits away from the boat here.
Learn something every day. The intent with kite fishing is to get your baits way out behind the boat, and you can control the depth really well, so you can keep a live bait right there on the surface where the sailfish are gonna love it. And hang on, because you're in for a show.
I'm pumped. I've always wanted to try this.
Find the bait and you will find the fish, and we were in the bait right away.
Look at all the flying fish. Oh man.
Right there. That's a sailfish, guys. That's a sail.
Stop.
Whoa! Alright, guys, who's up?
Go, bub.
Alright.
Oh, he's mad. He's mad. Oh my God. Ooh, I got that one right. Woo! Awesome. Anyway, look at that.
Got it?
Awesome.
Nice work. See you later, buddy. Thank you.
Woo, bye, buddy. Oh my God, that's awesome.
And to think, not 5 minutes ago, I was complaining that I hadn't had any coffee this morning. That'll wake you up in a hurry. We're using two things today. We're using herring and we're using these goggle eyes that have their name for these huge eyes in the front of their head. I can't stand up. They're named for their huge eyes, and Blair was telling me they only feed at night. Those huge eyes let a lot of light in so that they can feed in the pitch black dark.
Right.
And in addition to being chased by every toothy critter out here that wants to eat them, those big eyes let so much light in during the daytime that it freaks them out. It makes them really lively right on the surface, and that's what makes them, what we call them, some kind of candy for these fish.
Sailfish candy.
Yeah, sailfish candy.
Look at that.
Beautiful. Awesome.
Right there.
Nice job. That's a caught fish, guys. We got another sailfish right here.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
Got him.
From that point on, it felt like we were in the fish all morning. We were getting bites as fast as we could get them reeled in and get the baits back out. Doubles. Even had a triple on at one point, and Blair had to help us reel them in because we didn't have enough hands.
Got another one.
This is what we like.
Here's another sail, guys. It's right here.
Oh my god.
You got me.
Oh, I got him on this one too.
Oh my gosh. Did you see that?
All right, buddy. Someone come reel it.
Oh man.
It's Spencer today.
Birthday for this. Oh yeah, I got it.
Right in the corner. Don't worry about that. I'll move that in a second. Trying to get out of break, did you guys?
Oh my god. This is great. This is what you want right here. I love it. This one's a jumper.
Look at yours. Crank.
Oh my god, I got it. Oh my god.
Yeah, mine's right here.
Coming up again. There he goes.
Just like that. Awesome. You got him coming now.
Oh,
Come on.
Keep cranking.
Keep cranking.
Did he come off?
I think he came off.
What happened?
Oh, that sucks. Sucks.
So close.
Oh.
So close.
We had had about all the excitement we could take for one morning, but we did want to put something on the table. So we decided to pull in the kites, reposition the boat, and take one more drift.
Whoa, kingfish just jumped right there. Whoa, you see that?
Yeah, I got
Just got our 6th sailfish of the day to the boat, and Aften's got a nice mahi on.
Point that rod tip right at me real quick. All right, just keep the rod tip nice and high. If I have to let go, be ready. Dinner.
Got him. All right.
Here, you hold that.
Nice.
Nice work, Missy.
With 6 sailfish to the boat and a nice mahi mahi ready to go on the table, even though that wind laid down later in the morning, we'd had all that rough water we wanted. Time to pack it in.
That's about it for us. I mean, we had an absolutely killer morning bite out here. I mean, it was 6 sailfish to the boat, a killer bull mahi mahi trophy. I might even mount the thing. I don't know. We're gonna eat it. All right, instead of me filleting another fish on this channel, I got our first mate here, Blair, absolutely awesome, took care of us the entire day, and he's gonna show us how we fillet this this bull mahi up real quick, and a hidden cut of meat that a lot of people overlook and kind of and toss out with the fish, but it's supposed to be really, really good. So talk us through what you got.
All right, so easiest way to do it is you want to trace your fillet. So I always like to start at the tail here and work our way up towards the head. So make that first cut here, go right along the spine, go all the way up. It always helps to have a very sharp knife. That's the key here. And what a lot of guys do, they just go straight up here. There's all meat up in the head. So instead of going straight up, get all that head meat.
Oh, it goes all the way up into the almost into the nose. Yeah,
that's some of the most tender meat off the mahi there.
Awesome.
Right along the spine. All the meat we can off there. We'll flip it right over and do the same thing. Trace the fillet. Okay. Perfect, and now go right up. Put this guy over. You always want to keep your knife really close to that spine. Get all the meat you can off this guy.
And that just came off as clean as a pin. Look at that.
Yep.
No waste.
Yes.
And that's
No
what you
waste.
want right here. A lot of guys, they just cut that off. It might be a little nugget, but man, that is delicious right there. And then if you look in the water, they're gonna go crazy for this carcass here.
Holy cow.
This flying fish jump up all day. That was what's in his stomach. Flying fish.
Check this out, Aften.
Huh.
So this is one of the flying fish that we were seeing out there all day long, and this was in that mahi's stomach. Been out there eating. Very cool. The last, I don't know, 2 steps here. What Ware's doing for us now is he's going to go ahead and cut the bloodline out of this meat so that it doesn't kind of, I don't know, spoil it.
Right.
As that blood kind of seeps out into the meat when it's sitting in the freezer. And then cutting the skin off the back and cutting it into some nice size fillets for us. And we might take some of this home. We might even take some of this over here to this restaurant and have them cook it up for us for lunch, because it is, I mean, it won't be any fresher, right?
Yep.
Sorry,
Nothing beats
Salsa.
fresh mahi.
All right, we're at the Sailfish Marina Resort, and we're at the Sailfish restaurant. So they're gonna, called a hook and cook. They're gonna cook this fish that we just caught. Can't get any fresher than that. I just got to dump these things from one bag to another, send those things back into the kitchen, and they'll actually do it however we want. So I'm trying to rack my brain right now and think, if I'm in a restaurant, how do I want this mahi cooked up? I know how I do it at home, and we're still going to do that for you guys, but right now I'm starving. So fresh fish, definitely on the menu. I'll tell you what, I'm going to do the mahi Reuben. I put 3 pieces in the bag, so however many we need. So fries and coleslaw will be fine. Blackened fish, I'm excited.
Alright.
Are you? Okay, all set. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
While we waited on our fish, we even had a surprise guest show up at the table.
Happy birthday, bro.
Hey, I appreciate that. Hey, Captain Rob, listen, this guy was not in much of the footage because he was driving the boat, putting us on the fish and making it happen, and boy did he ever. This is Captain Rob with the Real Deal Fishing Charters out of West Palm Beach. I've been on some fishing charters in my life, but you guys are first class. The boat was very nice. They did an excellent job, and we will definitely be back to see them again. You guys give them a look.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
Appreciate you guys.
Birthday gift too.
Good luck,
I
yeah.
appreciate that. Thanks a lot, Rob.
Birthday.
All right. Mahi Reuben.
Oh my god.
That looks awesome.
So
excited.
Sandwich. I'm gonna eat yours. They separated it on 2 plates for you guys.
Oh, wow.
Perfect.
Thank you so much. It's like a whole nother meal. It's a separate meal on its own. This looks fantastic. I'm so excited about this.
It does not get fresher than that.
Wow.
Goodness. Did you guys want
It's made a lot of food. This is like, it's like Jesus feeding the 5,000. I gave them 3 small mahi fillets, and there are 4 plates of food in front of me. This is amazing. I'm gonna try this. This is the mahi Reuben. That's fantastic. I want to try every one of these plates.
So West Palm was a wrap. Now all there was left to do was get home with our fish and cook up an amazing meal. For anybody wondering how you can fly home with your catch, you actually can do it in small quantities. The best way that I've found is to pack it in dry ice. Still kind of amazed that you can carry dry ice onto a plane, but again, in a small quantity, check with your airline's restrictions. Usually less than 4 pounds of dry ice can go into your cooler as long as you clearly label it on the top and note what's frozen inside.
Tonight, we got some beautiful fillets out of this mahi mahi. We're gonna do some grilled mahi, and we're just gonna show you a really quick mango salsa that you can mix up. It will go great with this dolphin and almost any other cut of fish. It's gonna go really, really quickly. The maximum cook time is really the amount of time that you wanna cook the fish on the grill. So what we're gonna do is just take a couple of diced or finely chopped mangoes, throw those into a bowl. Ooh, Aften was nice enough to cut this stuff up for me. Avocado we're gonna skip, cilantro we're gonna skip, come back to that in a minute. Red bell pepper, 1 red bell pepper, also diced purple onion. I'm gonna go a little bit easy with this stuff, maybe half of a purple onion, finely chopped, and then some fresh jalapeno, also finely chopped. Go ahead and throw that stuff in there together and just let it sit for a minute. while we're out there grilling. And we're just gonna take the juice from, I don't know, a couple limes, maybe 2 limes, and squeeze all that in there together. As of this moment, I'm realizing that I have a lot of little nicks and cuts in my fingers from the fishing expedition, and it really hurts. Why don't we've added all this lime juice, why don't we go ahead and add just a little bit of salt and pepper and stir that up and just let it sit while we cook this fish. Tell me that doesn't look good already. Okay, so salsa is made and set aside just to sit in that acid. The grill's heating up, and I'm just gonna go ahead and take our fillets, our mahi mahi fillets, and set those out here and go ahead and season those however you like. I'm gonna use a little bit of this tackle box from PS Seasoning and just cover them on both sides. Make sure that you dry your fish so that your seasoning will stick evenly. And I am so stinking excited to be grilling again. It's finally that time of year. The weather is finally turned nice and warm. So we're gonna take these mahi mahi fillets. We're gonna go out here and throw them on about medium heat, 350, 375 for, I think, I'm gonna try to do this like I would a steak fillet, 3 to 4 minutes per side, and just see how it turns out. All right, let's check how we're doing. It's been 4 minutes. The bottom side is looking good. The top side is looking a little bit raw. So we're gonna give this a little bit longer. When we come back, maybe it'll be 5 minutes with this side down. So just gotta kind of adjust as you go. Try not to overdo it. You don't want dry fish, but I bet that's gonna be just fine in about 9 minutes. Good. Perfect grill marks.
Ooh.
It's like a McRib.
I would not say that's like a McRib.
Come on, the McRib is delicious. Can my McRib people unite?
It's a McMahi.
Like and comment on this video if you like the McRib. Here we go. We're gonna, oh, this is flaky and falling apart. Man, bad for filming, great for eating. Here we go.
Mom.
Let's take this. It's just not gonna be able to rest for very long, okay? All right, now I'm gonna add this. I need to grab a towel, hold on. Okay, here we go. So I'm just gonna take a couple pieces of the avocado, sliced avocado per piece of fish. And let's just see, I wanna see if I can get them to like stand up and do something kind of cool looking here. Let's just see. Here we go. If I can master this, I know I don't think I'm the coolest ever. Or maybe we just go laying down. Maybe we go laying down. What do you think? Laying down, better. Okay, that's good. Let's take 2-3 pieces per fish. Lay them down just like that. Sometimes you just gotta figure it out as you go. Okay? All right, so we're gonna take some of this salsa. Look at that, look at all the colors in here. And just kind of drizzle this over the top of this fish. It doesn't matter, let it make a mess, it's okay. Oh man, that is just gonna be absolutely fantastic. And then we're going to, last little bit, I just want a couple of, pick you some better looking strands of cilantro here.
You call that a creative difference of opinion. I wanted the cilantro whole, Aften wants it chopped. We're gonna do both.
Chopped.
Both. Both.
Tomato, tomato.
You watch and see who has the final say in this matter. It's the one who edits the video.
Stems of cilantro. Throw those on the top. I can't find my better looking strands of cilantro. Sam, you gonna help? Mm-hmm. Okay, no more on that one. Let's just put one more on this one. That's plenty. What do you think? Mm-hmm. Love it. Now we're ready to eat it. What do you think? You want to be the taste tester, Sammy? Oh, that looks good to me.
Pretty good.
Wives and girlfriends are gonna love it. This is absolutely fantastic. And I was right. The mango salsa would legit be good on anything. Listen, absolutely amazing trip. Thank you, Aften, for surprising me with just a bucket list trip of a lifetime. Thank you, Real Deal Fishing Charters out of West Palm Beach. We just had an amazing trip, had us on the fish from the very beginning. You guys, I'm blessed beyond measure. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. I'm gonna sit here and enjoy the heck out of it with the woman that I love, and we'll see you next time, and God bless.